Call me later.
I love you too. It's gonna be all right. Talk to you later.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, my love. I was telling
Hey,
Lena, I said, I don't know where Felicia is.
I was
Lena was like,
uh
Lena said she went by Felicia. I said, no.
damn Lena. She ain't got to do me like that.
I know that's what I told her. I said, no. I say, don't do it. Mm-mm.
No.
Oh my goodness, girl. How you been doing? You feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling all right, tired. I got COVID, brain fog, but that's about it.
Oh, bless your
It's like you just
heart.
wake up and you just, ugh. That's pretty much what it is.
Girl,
That's all.
I was taking so many COVID tests. I think by the third one, I was in the bathroom and I was like, do I pee on this and stick this up my nose? Like I got so fucking
You know, a lot of people,
Hey
um,
Jenny.
Mama say hi. She can hear you. You can say hi. He said he tried to plug up his laptop so I can see the questions on there.
Hey Latina. Hey Marsha. Happy pre-New Year. Pre-New Year. Hey Mary. Hey Mahogany. I am good, y'all. My baby girl over there had COVID, and I was congested and coughing and hacking, and I thought I had it too. I took so many of them home COVID tests. I was like, this shit ain't. I know I must have COVID. This shit ain't working.
It's
I was
rough.
man. It's so much gunk going around. It's ridiculous right now. It's so much gunk going around. Lord.
RSV, flu, um, all of that. And a lot of people, like you said, just testing. They're not even testing positive for COVID, but I mean, and a lot of things have the same symptoms.
Girl, tell me about it. Tell me about it. At first, I was like, okay, I feel nauseous. And one of my clients was like, could you be pregnant? And I was like, okay, are we talking immaculate conception? Like, why the fuck would Jesus choose a 56-year-old vagina, or I should say uterus? All these healthy uterus floating out there, and Jesus don't chose my old ass to bring
Oh.
the second coming in. I was like, hell no, I ain't pregnant. Shit, what the fuck you talking about?
You know what? You look so good. They didn't think you were. They didn't think you were that seasoned.
Girl,
We're not gonna say, "Oh,
by
seasoned."
the time we had that conversation, they knew wasn't nothing coming out this vagina. With no birth, the immaculate or any other, nothing coming out. But Lord bless our heart. I told her, I said, you tried. You tried. But what about you? Sound good. Are you feeling a
Yeah,
lot better?
I'm feeling a lot better. I still, got some of the nasally stuff. I'm just, I didn't really have COVID fog the last time I got it, which was 2 years ago. But I'm kind of like waking up and I'm just kind of like sitting there like groggy. But other than
Mhm.
that, I'm fine. Jeff, he's getting better. He started steroids and, they got that med Paxlovid that you can start within 5 days of getting COVID. He says it tastes horrible. It tastes metallic at first, but then he starts to cough up more mucus. It's something they gave that to my mom when she got it and it helped her out a lot. So we're doing all right. Just taking it easy because it ain't nothing I can do. So my family, they in the stronghold. I'm just sitting there because I can't even come help you if I wanted to.
Yeah, like you say, it's really, but maybe that, sometimes I think sickness is like, okay, sit down, pull back,
Hmm.
rest. But yeah. Mary, no, it wasn't Jazz. It was my baby girl here on camera. I know I confused y'all with my kids. Because when I talk about my kids in Detroit, they were like, "Oh, I didn't know you had other daughters in Detroit." So I have my god babies, that are my babies. They are my babies. So I know. And look, there go Joy Bear. Um,
Hey, Joy.
yeah, one of my other ones. Hey, Christina. Before we start, y'all, I had a real good I have a real good friend that had twins, and she lost one of them, and the other one is fighting for his health, for everything. His name is Michael. So if you can, send positive energy and prayers to Michael, because he needs it. He's a fighter. He has the name of a fighter, and he, I have lit candles, I have prayed, and here's the thing. I don't know what it is about the end of the year with death, and I know that everything has a purpose and all that, but I think this is the fourth female within the last 3 weeks that has contacted me about losing their child. My heart goes out to anyone who has experienced that kind of pain, and I'm getting emotional, y'all, but it's such. It's something that I think tests your faith. I think it honestly tests your faith, because I want to pray and I want to believe, and then I'm like, okay, because I went through this at the beginning of the year with somebody that was very, very close to me, and there's nothing on this world like hearing the cry of a mother that is losing her child, y'all. It's just, there's nothing that compares.
You'll never hear that sound again. It is.
It pulls your heart out. It pulls your heart out. So for anybody who's going through that, anybody that's dealing with a loss, I am praying for you. I'm sending you so much love and strength, because it's the end of the year. We have spouses, people that are losing their spouses. We have family members that are losing their family. It's such a heavy energy. This year was such a heavy energy, y'all. And I'm praying that a lot of this, there's something that comes out of this that is going to be beautiful for these people that are experiencing it, because other than that, I'm kind of like, there's no words. There's no words. You can never tell a woman that's losing her child or has lost her child anything that's going to make her feel better. It's just so, I'm saying that, please just send love and prayers to Michael. He needs strength. He needs his lungs to open up. Breathe life into him, y'all. When y'all pray for him, breathe life into his lungs so that he will have a fighting chance, because it's just hard. And I know a lot of us, we've experienced loss. We know that the grief cycle can be very, very, very heavy. But, together we can support each other as best as we can. That's the way I try to look at it. We can support each other the best way that we can. Sometimes the words are not there, but the prayers are. The prayers are. So I appreciate, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All these healers on here. All these healers on here, making my heart just explode. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much. There's some powerful healers on here too. Yes. Y'all make me happy. Y'all make me so happy. Thank you. We got some powerful prayer warriors. Aibo Bo, y'all. Okay, let me pull it together. I'm seeing these names pop up, and I'm just trying. All right.
Mama, what's wrong?
Oh, I was asking for prayers for little Michael, and we got a lot of prayers that are coming through. So tonight, I probably don't make y'all get y'all tissues and stuff out, but tonight I wanted to come on and share space with my other baby girl. Here's one.
Hey, Jazz.
Thank you.
Hello.
I was gonna say Jazz is probably the baddest child that I have, but she really not.
I'm gonna say, hold up now.
She really not, y'all.
Hold up.
Yes. When we put all the biological and the God kids together, child, y'all, I got some spicy God kids, y'all. Y'all, did you listen to Jazz? It's them God kids. She love y'all though. She love y'all. So before we start, what is that? Jazz. It looked like somebody just took toilet paper and put it on the canvas.
No, it's not.
Bring it here.
No.
I want your opinion. Jazz just walked in the house and she said, "Ain't this cute?"
It's cute.
Is the ring light on it? Don't it look like somebody just took some wet toilet paper and made some forms on this canvas?
No,
It's abstract art.
it's plaster. It's like a plaster type of finish. It's plaster.
Yeah.
We could have did this in the yard.
We could have, but why would buy the materials and just buy the paint?
Well, you know what? Let me be right.
Buy.
Let me be right. Let me correct it. If you love it, I love it too.
Textured art. Unless it say it's textured art.
Jazz, I think we can make 2 more of those.
I don't want to buy the stuff. You gonna buy the stuff? Okay.
I think we can. Let's make some little ones. All right, that'll be our project. Yes. Face green smiling, face green smiling. Okay, thank you so much, Nikita. Look, Brittany say everybody's saying it's abstract art. When I look at stuff like that, I'm thinking that's art I can do in my garage. But I understand the talent of somebody. So let me not, because there's some true artists on here. I don't want to offend nobody, because I might get out there and get all stuck in the plaster and be fucked up. So let me not do it. So let's see. Karma Thomas, bright light, happiness unto you, your entire household. I have a message for you and your universe. Psychic Cassidy, give me a message, babe. Tell me what my 20.
Damn, they starting already?
It is. Me and Felicia want a message.
I want to read it. I want to read it.
Yeah, Psychic Cassidy, come on. Before we even start, give us a message. Just put it on here. Hit. Look, I'm a channel me. I'm sending you energy. I'm sending you vibes. Send me the message. I want to know what 2024 gonna be like. I'm waiting. Hold up. Let me scroll down, because I want to see what she gonna do for me. I've been celibate and single for 6 years. I want to know, am I getting the eggplant in 2024? Like, send it to me, Cassidy. Where you at, Cassidy? Now, see, this is why people ain't gonna fuck with your page and they ain't gonna fuck with your business, because I gave you an opportunity to get on here and shine and show these people what you could do, and you ain't trying to do it. So now I got to go back up and block you. Damn it. Really? I was trying to start it off good. Hold up, let's block her. Damn.
Yeah. Damn. Starting already.
All right.
Whoa.
Well, she'll probably give her about 5 minutes. She gonna go make up another name and come back. She gonna look at that. Felicia was like, "Yeah, damn, already." All right. So since we don't been doing all this, Lord, did Cassidy take? I thought Cassidy took you out. All right. So tell the people so that we can start these readings. Who are you?
I am Felicia. I am growing with Grace. Grace comes from my middle name, Ann. I'm a tarot reader, a medium, and an empath. Everybody's an empath, though. I like to tell everybody get feelings, but they just ignore them. And I like to, in short, yes, I'm a medium. My joke is at work, I talk to dead people, because everybody be coming to me for advice. So the easiest thing I say is, yes, I can sometimes see your ancestors, and they give me messages. So that's you can reach me on Instagram. There's a link in my bio if you would like to schedule a reading.
Okay, perfect. If they wanted to send a Cash App donation tonight, where would they send that?
It's Grace Tarot by Ann. I still haven't changed that name over. So
Okay.
it's Grace Tarot by Ann for Cash App.
Grace Tarot by Ann. And it's all one word, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. We put it up there. So y'all know,
I'm loving these love questions. I'm ready for them, because we taking this bullshit into 2024. I'm hurting all feelings today.
Well, let's get into
I'm
it.
sorry.
Let's go.
I'm not ready for it.
I'm glad I put a little wine in my cup tonight. If I got to sit up here and do love questions, I might as well get something out of it. Let's get it. You my guest, babe. So you choose the name.
Brittany Baptiste, how does D feel about me breaking it off with him? Well, all right, let's go ahead. Let's see. Um, yeah, he just mad that you took the pussy away. You know, he
Ooh.
don't like not having access. You know what? We're not even gonna do this love deck. We're just gonna go straight to my deck. I don't have time because it's 2024. And, you know, I'm not really a New Year's person. I'm more of a seasonal person because everybody likes to start with New Year resolutions and they put so much pressure on themselves to say, okay, it's a new year. What am I getting ready to do? The spring starts a new year because everything begins to grow. Ease your way into the new year. You know what I'm saying? There are certain areas where it's warm or hot all the time, but there are always seasons because we always say there's a season and a reason and a time for everything. So don't put pressure on yourself to say, these are the things I want to accomplish in 2024. And as soon as the clock gets over, you think you got to get started. Ease your way into that thing.
That's why people burn out in February, because they think that all these life changes are supposed to happen in January, and that's not even realistic. You know, I'm gonna join the gym in January, and by the February, you already over it because your stomach
Felicia said,
is down.
starts her new year on her B day. I agree with that. That's your new year.
I like that. While you doing that, Joanna, I have a question. Where can I train to develop my psychic abilities? The easiest
Ooh.
way to do it is to start with meditation and start trusting the insights that come to you. So this is like, get a sacred space, you know, and it doesn't have to be a space that you create in your house, because sometimes we go to the water, we go to a park, we go to a particular tree in the park and we sit under it. And what we do is we literally go within and we concentrate on our connection with spirit. You can start with your ancestors first and ask them if they will help open your abilities. We all have psychic abilities. Everybody does. Like Felicia said, everybody's an empath. The problem with people is that they don't trust the insight. They doubt it. And that's why people have a hard time reading, because they're like, oh, it can't be real. I'm not feeling this right, or maybe I'm making this up. You got to get past that. Once you get past that, it opens up big. But start with meditation first.
Okay, Brittany. Well, I got the first card that came out is Love of My Life, Friends and Lover, but then Side Dick came out. So was this really your main dude, or was this somebody that you cut off because they weren't making a move to become your full fledged boyfriend or weren't doing the things that you wanted to do? I also have invest in yourself. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Angry. Why? Why are you angry that he didn't respond the way that you thought he should? Yes, you should move on. You need to be more humble. Prayer, God always hears you. And at the bottom of the deck, I have developed your relationship with God first. I have marry me in reverse. This ain't it. D ain't it. We can let that. Oh, it was your boyfriend. Yeah. Well, baby, was you getting side penis too? I don't know, but you know, maybe if you felt like you needed side penis, that was a, you know, a wake up for you to leave. I'm not sure, but that sure did come out. But it really doesn't matter how he felt. How do you feel? Don't you know? We asking how you asking how he felt about it, but how do you feel? It sounds like you need to talk to God about where you're trying to go in your life, and you need to move the relationship stuff to the side and focus on Brittany.
Ooh, amen. And the choir said it. So let's look at Audrey. Everybody wanted. It looked like this whole thing gonna be about love and new people. It ain't even 2024 yet, y'all. Y'all don't want no new people in 2024. You've been on somebody for 2023, and you sure you don't want something new? But let's see, Audrey. Will me and my guy E get stronger? How does E feel about Audrey, Spirit? How does E feel about Audrey? Ooh, passion is there. Control issues are on top of him. Here's the thing. It would get stronger if he allowed it to get stronger. I feel like he's slowing this down. And I think it's because of trust issues, which means that he has to get past whatever this is, that somebody may have hurt him. He may have some fear about the past. He has to get past trust issues. I do feel that He is attracted to you, and I get some heart-to-heart conversations, but I feel like at some point y'all are going around and around in circles, and it's not moving the way you want it to go, and it's because of the control issues. I see working on this relationship, but if it's going to go around and around in circles, you may really have to kind of cut to the chase and be like, okay, look, this is what I want. Are you able to give that to me? If he is not able to give it to you, then you have to kind of make a decision on how much time you're willing to put into it. Because I get somebody that is like controlling the way that this relationship proceeds. You want it to move forward. You want it to get stronger. I don't think he feels the same. And I think it's because he's scared and he has trust issues. So I do see a lot of talking, but make sure that you're not spending your time talking about the same shit over and over again. It's almost like, I want to get married. I want to have kids. I want to get married. I want to have kids. I want to get married. I want to have kids. How many times do you tell somebody that? Either they want to do it or they don't. And I think the trust issues and communication is going to be the problem.
I have Anna. Do you see a romance with John, and when? I do see something getting started, but just as quickly as it gets started, I see it coming to an end. Um, I'm not sure who's the dishonest party, if it's you or John. Um, I get more so on his part being not being completely honest. I get the feeling that John tells you what you want to hear and not necessarily puts action behind what he's going to do. So it'll be like a start stop situation. Mm. Yeah, just as quickly. I don't really see it moving quite into love. I just see like a start stop. I really see you kind of getting over it. Yeah, I don't really see this going anywhere for you with John.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Latina Edwards. Any messages going into 2024? First thing spirits say, you got to release fear. There's big spiritual growth that's coming in for you, which means your perception with some things are going to change. Your perception with people are going to change. So be prepared. And you're probably already looking at people side eye, because towards the end of the year, we kind of know who we want to bring into the new year with us and who we want to just leave back in 2023. So when you see something, believe it and cut ties. Now, I am seeing a lot of recognition and success coming in for you in 2024. But I also see you got to manage your money. If you're trying to accomplish the goal, say you're trying to get a car, don't be on Fashion Nova spending a ton of money on clothes that may last 2 or 3 months when you could be putting that money somewhere else. And I'm calling myself out, not you, me. Bullshitting with money, bullshitting with stuff that maybe we know is a temporary fix, but it's not a long-term fix. But I do see recognition. I see a lot of opportunities coming in. Prayers are answered. But financial problems, if you don't really, because it's showing being uncommitted with money. I see there's some trips and stuff that are going in. So spirit is kind of like, if you want to go somewhere, make sure that the money is right. If you're trying to purchase something major, make sure the money is right. Also, too, they say don't listen to everybody's opinions. Not everybody is going to have the best agenda for you in the new year. So be really discerning with stuff that you hear from people. And for some reason, my ear is itching. So I feel like that you may have somebody in your ear that may be telling you something that is not beneficial for you. All right, Miss Growing with Grace.
Okay, I have Deborah. Prayer changes things. Johnson, what do you see for me in 2024? I see a lot of changes happening. Uh, you have a lot of good things coming in. You need to watch your money. You need to watch. You're gonna have a lot of people with their hand out. Just because they have their hand out doesn't mean that you have to give. So you're gonna really have to change how you give to people in 2024. It seems like you may be too giving of yourself, and that needs to change. Um, Also, your relationship with money, how you view money, needs to change. So there's going to be some things that's going to happen with you that's going to cause you to reevaluate how you budget your money, who you give your money to, and what you should be investing in. There are going to be some times in 2024 where you're going to have some challenges, some heartaches, and you're going to, you know, how we kind of tend to go into depression and we tend to go within, looking at all the bad things instead of looking at the good things. I implore you to always look at what God is still doing for you. A lot of times, I have a card that I made that says, "Don't spit in God's face. Thank Him for your now." So even in the midst of, you know, you always want to celebrate that you still have a roof over your head, that you could feed yourself today, that you still had gas in your car. So always keep those things in mind. And also be mindful of who you share your energy with. Everybody is, you're not meant to help everyone, and it's okay to say no. There's a it's a song that I had put in our group called No, and I'll tag it in this live afterwards. It should be people's national anthem. Don't, you know, yes, saying no to things that don't, you know, interrupt your peace, that cause you sadness. We get so caught up in what the other person is going to feel or how people are going to feel me versus, you know, what it really means for yourself. So you need to focus more on self and less what people think about you, and keep your money in your pocket.
That probably is a message for all of us to get better with our money. Because it
Mhm.
really, I think it's universal. Because a lot of us, you know, if it was a hard year, sometimes you start shopping and spending money because you're trying to make yourself feel better. And you buy a bunch of bullshit that at the end of the year, you don't even need. You're throwing it all away because it served its purpose. It made you feel better, but it's temporary. So, yeah, I think we all need to take that into consideration. So, Jackson, what are my ancestors' messages for me? So, the first thing I get is power struggle with somebody. Now, this could be somebody that you live with, but I see that there's some changes that need to happen in your environment because it looks like feels like your environment is congested. I would say probably you need to cleanse it. If you haven't cleansed it in a while, there's some energy there that's stagnant and it's keeping you from moving forward. Also, Spirit is saying you have an issue with self-sabotaging. Every time something looks like it's gonna go good for you, it's like either you throw that thing in the middle because you know something is gonna mess it up. And they really want you to stop doing it. They've been telling you for a couple of years, stop doing yourself in. I do see you're gonna get a wake-up call. If you haven't already got it, I think you got it this year where Spirit is kind of like, okay, we tired of this. Let's do something different. And that may be pushing you in a new environment. It may be pushing you towards new people, but it is showing too, stop being what people want you to be. They want you to start being who you really are, like authentically. Like, this is who I am. Sometimes we put on this facade because we don't think people are going to like us. But at the end of the day, I feel like that you losing yourself with people because you're trying to be what they want you to be. Fuck them people. Y'all know I ain't say fuck them people in a long time, but y'all know how I be feeling about living for other people. You an old soul. You came here to wake some stuff up, but I get a lot of judgment around you. You're not walking in your power. And I think 2024, you need to really focus in on walking in your power.
Um, Sorry, I was late picking a question. I think it's Cyn, CYN. Think, will 2024 be better for me?
I don't even see like where every time we start off good, and then I'm like, where are these names? I like where it sin. Got it.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I was right. So I heard that um, mm, you have to So you have to make a decision that 2024, not let's not even say 2024, let's call life. You have to make a decision that is going to be better. You have to make a decision that when you wake up today, I'm going to be happy in spite of. That's the first thing. Um, you will have a better year. You will find balance, but you're going to have to stand your ground. And don't don't cave in. I feel like you have these times where you'll have things that you want to do or goals and you end up caving in because of other people's opinions, or you let certain things that's going on in life. We all have things that derail us. Have a plan. Sometimes it's not going to always go as planned, but you can still get back on to, you can still get back on schedule. You can still, okay, I might have missed this step, but okay, I can go on to the next step. um I see you gaining a lot of strength for next year, but you really have to make better decisions. I keep hearing make better decisions and to believe in yourself more and to uh, stay away from fuck boys or women, whichever one it is. You need to stay clear of that. You tend to get distracted by love or the potential of love. I think that's it for Miss Sin. She really has to make a decision. Is my life going to get better? Not is what going to happen to me next year make my life better?
I think
Does
once
that
you,
make sense?
yeah, I think once you figure out that life ain't just happening to you and you actually have some power over it, it changes your dynamic with it. Because if we just sitting ready to be fucked by life, shit, with no fucking Vaseline, you gonna get fucked. Y'all gonna get fucked. Y'all need to be the ones that fuck the life, y'all. Flip that switch, flip it. You fuck life. Don't let life fuck you. That's the way it's supposed to be. We can't. No.
Oh, Sin says I let life get the best of me, but I've been fighting. I'm just alone. And Alyssa says you're not alone. You have your ancestors. You are not alone.
Absolutely.
Remember?
Turn that
Yes.
shit around. Turn it around.
Yes.
It's easy to get caught up in that. We've all been there though. We've all been there. But I think once you know better, you do better. That's for sure. But nah, turn that shit around. Life ain't fucking you. Turn around, fuck life. All right. Hey, Michael. Happy New Year. Let's see. Aqua, no. Love Wins. Hey, Aqua. I was going to say hello, but I see Love Wins has a question underneath. So the first thing that I get is you're a healer. You're magical. You're powerful, but you're limited. And it's not spirit limiting you, it's your belief in what you can do. Like we all can be magical beings and we all have our personal powers and things like that. But if you don't really believe in it, it doesn't work the same. So I see a lot of opportunity that could be coming in with teaching or sharing knowledge. This may also be learning some things and then you also exchanging something back and forth. But I do see that there's a lot of herbal medicine that is around you. So I don't know, this may be spirit pushing you towards nature, towards working with herbs. But I do see that there's a lot of growth that's coming in with being able to heal with things around you that are in your grasp, and not just with the tangible stuff that you can put your hands on, but with the spirits that also walk with you. So metamorphosis is on top of you, and this is major spiritual awakening. I see something coming in with education, being very creative this year. Entrepreneurship is there, but it's showing you got to let go of old habits, which means that if you ran a business in 2023 and it didn't do what you needed to do, time to restructure, rebrand, redo something, because it looks like what was working is not working for 2024. But there's major growth and major spiritual growth that's coming in for you. It's going to be a good year.
Um, is karma? Will I be bringing this man in 2024, or am I leaving him behind? I wanted to ask her, what do you want to do? Do you want to take him into 2024? Um, oh,
Okay, I was like, I know I saw that.
I know when I get to looking like this, it's because I heard something I don't really want to say like that because I keep hearing the word clown. Not like the man is a clown. I think sometimes he does stuff that makes you could feel like he's one. Like if you should take him seriously. Because I picked up this deck and I was just picking it up, moving it, and you got me fucked up came out. So I'm gonna
Mhm.
just make it sweet. You might take him into 2024, and he may cause you to feel like you got me fucked up. It really looks like you need to be more focused on your finances and your career. I do see new love coming. Um, it really doesn't even have to do with whether or not you get rid of the old man. You will have other suitors, but he will keep making you feel like he's playing in your face.
Well, that sounds like a leave behind. I'm sorry. Yeah, we ain't moving and growing
It's
together. Like,
still.
mm,
Oh.
yeah, I feel like a leave it behind type of energy.
Um,
Did you do Jessica already? Did you do Jessica Ridgway?
I did. Who did I just do? Was that Karma?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I just did Karma. Yeah, she said it was.
So Jessica, what's going on for 2024? So the first thing that I get is illness. Be really careful. Take your vitamins. Make sure that you are physically taking care of yourself. Here's the thing too, spiritual battles are on top of you. So we got depression and we got that is allowing sickness to come in. So I would say with spiritual battles being on top of you, time to take cleansing baths, time to really start protecting yourself spiritually, because it looks like that you may have an energy, and this could be evil eye energy or somebody that's working against you, but it could cause illness, or if you already are sick, could cause it to be worse. Now, depression is on top of it. And it could be because of a breakup, because I get somebody playing games. Moving forward, I see selling a home. You got somebody, it's weird how you just came off of somebody playing in your face, because I feel like Jessica is walking away from somebody that was doing the same thing. Ambition is on top of you, but I say the beginning of the year is a little bit rough. It's a little bit rough because it looks like that drama or stress is causing illness, or could cause illness for you. And it's something that spirit is saying you need to separate. So if you got somebody that's stressing you out that bad that they're making you sick, you probably need to go ahead and let that go. I do get stabbed in the back. Now, typically people who get close enough to stab us in the back are people that we typically know or people we love. But I do see you walking away from drama because of it. So somebody may disappoint you and do you dirty, and you walk away. When you walk away from that energy is when you're going to see some stuff turn around, because it's showing once you let go of baggage, success is going to come in for you.
She said that her daughter has cancer.
That's sad. And I don't know what it is, but the environment or whatever is going on is literally breeding illness. It's breeding illness, and it's coming from stress. It's coming from stress. There's a lot of changes that are coming in, and I feel like that they just need to start cleansing, because spiritual battle is there too. And if you have somebody that's sick, whatever that energy is, it doesn't need to be affecting her daughter. So spiritual cleanses, babe, in your house, your body, and you should see some changes.
This question, Deanna Marie Hartnett, will someone new be coming in for 2024? Well, y'all don't get mad at me. I mean, it's only 30 people right now. You don't get mad at me. A lot of y'all that's asking about new people that's coming in and stuff like that. Are y'all ready if they come?
Hmm.
Are we ready? Have we healed some things? Are we still holding on to some things? Have we gotten rid of the excess baggage? Because what if they do come and you're not ready, and then it just ends up like another situation? Nothing's different. Just a general question. Let's see, Tiana.
That is true. And for y'all men out there wondering about me, I really am trying to get more in touch with divine feminine energy. I really am. Y'all, look. Look, I got my little necklace on and my little TikTok sweater. I'm trying to get in touch. I'm trying to let some of this masculine energy go. I don't want to box you. I want to snuggle and cuddle. So 2024, divine feminine. All right, that's my TED talk.
Well, the cards basically, the pictures themselves actually answered her question about new love. It starts off with this Three of Swords. So once you begin to heal yourself and get back to this person, look at her. She happy and everything. You know, she got all her herbs, hair wrapped up, just natural happy. Mr. Right to come on along. He on a boat. He'll come floating on the fuck through. But it looks like in order for Mr. Right to come, you got to heal some stuff that's already going on. Because he could slap you in your face and it's still not going to go the way that you want it because you haven't healed some things. So you need to heal some things and get back to her before he can come along. So don't put a year on it. Don't put a time stamp on it.
Boy, that goddamn healing.
Boy, it's a bad listen. Everybody be wanting relationships. I've been in one for a very long time. It's a bad motherfucker to do healing in the midst of being with somebody, especially when y'all both got healing to do. Y'all boxing. Y'all boxing the air, each other, life. It's a bad mamma jamma. And it's cute to say, my man, my husband, my wife, that's a title. But what does your relationship really look like? A lot of y'all want titles of marriage. Y'all want titles of husband. You want titles of wife. You want titles of girlfriend and boyfriend. Titles will get you fucked up. Titles don't mean a damn thing. Trump was named president. He ain't my goddamn president. Stop looking for the title and looking for the actual relationship. Looking for what that really means. Because if you find it when you in yourself, you can damn sure find it in somebody else. But if you're looking for a title, I can give you a title all day long, but that ain't gonna make it a marriage. It's not gonna make it a relationship. People get titles at work and we think our bosses are stupid.
Damn.
Okay, that was my TED talk. That was my TED talk. I was
feel
on
like
fire.
Ray's like hit us in the middle of the goddamn forehead, y'all. I feel like I was thumped. Like, god damn. Well, shit, I ain't looking for no husband.
My bad, mama. My bad.
The way you talk, I don't even want to call nobody my man. All right, I'm finna choke on the goddamn incense. Okay, let me pull it back together. My husband is a narcissist, but trying to become a licensed psychologist. A lot of them probably are. Why? Why now? Let's look. What is going on with this husband? Why he trying to do this, Spirit? Aquamoon's husband. What is he trying to do? Okay. So interesting, because we're using Tough Shit Tarot. It's showing that whatever this man is trying to do, it's almost like he's getting off with pretty much the title. I want this to show people that I am capable of doing it. So I think for him, this is accomplishment. Hold up. Let me let this cat in. Who is that? Come on, Voodoo. All right. So I think right now for him, getting this is accomplishment. And I don't want to say he's not doing it for himself. I feel like that he's doing it for something with his parents, something with wanting to show people around him that he can do it. So I hate to say that the reason for doing it is not because I want to help people. It's because I feel like that if I do this, people are going to see me as accomplished. And that's important to him to be seen a certain way. He's very prideful. And the way that he looks at things is that he wants people to see him on some type of level or pedestal. So it could be that he wants to be called Dr. So-and-so, or there's something that he gets out of this. Now it's showing it's more so, and it's crazy how Felicia just went on a whole thing about titles, because it looks like that for him, that title is important. And that's pretty much why he's doing it. Not necessarily for the right reasons, though. So I hope that helps.
Justice, why can't I remember my dreams? Um, I want to ask. Um, I'm not sure if you smoke weed or drink. Um, if you do, that could be interfering with your remembering. Sometimes that causes blockages. While it may relax us, sometimes it can also hinder us. Sometimes, but the messages that you get are being communicated to you in a different way. Like you're getting messages. Through listening, like to actually, like, you know how people walk around, they talk to God, universe, whatever, spirits that they, that they talk to, whatever the case may be, whatever that means for you. It seems as though they are talking to you through songs, through other people. Sometimes somebody random may say something to you. So you may be looking for messages through your dreams, and that's not the way you're being communicated to. I do see that your ancestors are with you. Um, and I do see that there is a blockage, but they are working on that for you. And I also got a card about gratitude. Um, let me see. I'll just leave you with this message. Have more gratitude. Have more gratitude about where you are. And that's it.
Okay, so let's see. Alyssa, was the message I got last night from Congo Spirits? I got a specific name as well. So it looks like yes. Now, Dontor came up first, but this could be anybody that is in Petro Nation. So I will say that there is some type of work that they may be trying to give you. It could be preparing for something, because I do see protection. I kind of got like two machetes that were crossed over. So I would say absolutely yes.
Sorry, I'm fussing about something else.
You fussing?
I was fussing.
Not at my Jeffy. I know you're not fussing at my Jeffy.
Wasn't Jeff, it was his sister.
Oh.
She want to know if we still live, and she want to ask a question because I read the questions from the laptop, so I see her icon just keep popping up. Child, put the question in here. Talking about I was embarrassed. Child, well, now I'm embarrassing you some more. Put the question in here, baby, and then you wait a few beats, and then you hit it again, and we gonna see it. Put the damn question in there. Okay, I ain't gonna say your name. Put that question in there.
Yeah, we would know. We would know.
No, we were not. We're not. Um. Dang, let me see. I didn't even pick a question because I was so busy fussing, my Deborah White. Girl, I need no card for this. Well, is my intuition correct about my soon to be ex husband? Will he get his karma? Oh, I love these types of questions. Because we want front row seat. You want some Pepsi and some popcorn to that karma, right? You want to see him get that thing, don't you? Sometimes God don't let you see that. Sometimes God don't let you know what go on in the middle of the night in the darkest hours of their days. But just know he will get God. Know this, because everybody don't look like what they going through. That's just what God gives us. He blesses fools and babies. So he may be a fool, but he's still protected in some way. But please know, he will get that karma.
Lord have mercy. I don't know what he did, but I know it ain't gonna be good.
Oh, baby, I want some popcorn. Even though I know I want to see. I shouldn't get excited to be that messy, but it's
It's
not gonna be good.
mm-hmm.
Mm.
So let's see. Big Ruby Red. Do you see new love, stability, marriage, new beginnings? I feel like you got somebody that's coming in, but I think they're younger than you. There's an age difference. So this could be somebody who's younger. This could also be an older man, but there's an age difference in this. Now, it's going to take a little while for some stability to come in with love. Spirit is saying you really need to get the finances right, because you're right. They want you to work on your stability. They wanted that to happen in 2023, and for some reason it looked like a little thing, like it was rocky. It was trying to get everything moving, and it just wasn't falling into place. So I do see you moving into the new year still trying to figure out how to manage this money, how to put this money together, because financial instability is on top of you going into the first 3 months of this year, which means that things start to clear up with you probably in spring, summer. So I think you really are going to have to start, watching your spending, maybe even get you some type of savings app or something that puts you on a better road. Once you start getting some stability with money, that's when you're going to get a real strong love connection in, because I feel like meeting a man with money. Sometimes we attract what we are. And I think Spirit is they want you to have a man that has some stability to him. So they want you to have some stability going in.
Belinda, boss. What did she asked about 2020, 2024? Let me see.
Belinda. Hey, Nancy.
What does 2024 look like for me? Belinda. Okay.
Millie, stop.
Okay, so I do see some changes in your career. I hear take no prisoners. What is it that I keep seeing? People keep saying something about, I stand on mine or something, or I'm about mine, something like that. Stand on yours, 10 toes down, don't back up, don't back down. Okay.
Mhm.
I do see positive changes in your career. It will seem you will have a tower moment. I'm feeling like 8 to 9 months into the year. Um, and it's a catalyst for change, and we always say tower moments are catalysts for change, the cliche, but for you it's going to cause an awakening, and it's also going to strengthen your money. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to decide between two different things, but in the end you will come out on top. I see a lot of celebrations, I see a lot of happiness, I see a lot of camaraderie around you next year. I really see you standing on business. I see you being a leader. Um, and, you're a great manifester. If you want 6 figures, God damn it, say, I want 6 figures. If that's what you want, I need you to speak it and believe it, because you have the ability to get it. Your work ethic is unmatched. So I need you to, you know how when we're out in public, and okay, I can use myself as an example. A lot of people think I am very, very strong because I present a certain way, but in the inside, I be told to fuck up sometimes. Okay. I need your insides to start to reflect your outside and how you present to people. Okay. So if you present as a bad motherfucker on the outside, I'm gonna need you to believe you're a bad motherfucker on the inside. Because if you start to really believe that wholeheartedly, you're unstoppable. Okay, Belinda?
That was deep. I love that. All right, Ms. Naya. So the first thing is, what does the progress of my business look like in 2024? We got 9 of Cups, which is getting something you prayed and wished for. 8 of Diamonds is showing something coming in fast, messages coming in fast. And then I do see needing to do research, which is probably more education. I also see too, if you don't promote or market this business, it is not going to grow anywhere. So you really, if this is something that you want to succeed, you got to get the education, and you really got to go out there and promote. And that means utilizing all your social media, utilizing your contacts, networking. Like 2024 is not a year for you to be inside. And it's probably going to drive you crazy because it looks like that you need to be everywhere something is happening, passing out your card, talking about your business, connecting with people that have the same type of energy. I do see 10 of Pentacles, which means that if you do it, if you hit it hard this year, you can make some good money. You can absolutely make some good money. If you don't market yourself, you're not going to go anywhere at all. Spirit is like, if you don't put yourself out there, it's not going to grow.
Is it Devon or Devin D. Joseph? Any money in the near future? I keep seeing a faucet drip, drop, drip, drop. It's like it's trickling in. You know how you get money in and we ask for a certain amount. Let's say we ask for $500 and we get the $500, but we be like we didn't get the $500, but we did because this week we got 100. 2 weeks later, $50 came out our pocket. 3 weeks later, we found $100 bill. You know what I'm saying? So somehow we got to the $500. We got into the trickle, um, but it didn't come the way that we wanted it to.
Voodoo, get off the table.
Um, I need you need to talk to God about your money and your finances and your mental health state. There's something you're blocking yourself and you're blocking some of your blessings by some of the negative thoughts that you're having. Not even just about money, but thyself. So those negative thoughts and that negative energy can block things that, you're trying to bring into yourself. Um, have have more faith and where God is taking you. There are going to be some times coming up where you're going to be uncertain about where this road is going to take you. Um, be humble and appreciate the journey because it's not going to be comfortable, but it's going to get you where you need to go. I think that the way that you may be looking for the money and how it comes in, it may not come the way of your regular 9 to 5. So you're going to need to think outside of the box when it comes to that. So she's gonna have to change mindset about the money too.
Hmm. All right, let's see. KJ, how much longer do I have to wait for this inheritance? It's been over 3 years. I feel you, KJ, because we need some tummy tucks to be happening. Look, I don't came in on the inheritance with you. We need to I can't speak for you, but I need to get rid of this Buddha belly. So we're going to be praying that this inheritance come in real quick. And you want to bless me with this tummy tuck. So let's see. KJ, tell me about this money spirit. All righty. So we got good news coming in about money, but we got spiritual opposition on top of this, which means that you got something that's working against you. Now, I will say probably spiritual baths, spiritual cleanses could move some of this on. And y'all really, at the end of the year, you probably need to go ahead and do a good spiritual cleanse and wash 2023 off of you. Like New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, really go in, even if it's just some salt water, even if you just have to put some coffee and add a little bit of salt and say some prayers over it, just pour it and ask spirit to take and remove anything on you that's holding you back. It looks like this inheritance is supposed to come in, but I'm getting conflict on top of it, which means that it may be less than what you want, but still a good amount of money. Looks like it should be coming in within the first 3 months of this year. Now, I am getting something with a male, and I don't know if you have a male lawyer or a female lawyer with masculine energy, but I feel like there's somebody, like they're dragging their heels on this paperwork because it looks like something has already been decided. So I don't understand why you don't have the money. King of Pentacles is on top of you. Money coming in, pay increase coming in, unexpected trouble though on top of money. procrastination, playing games. So it looks like that the money should have been there already. Then we got a blockage. Then we got the money is coming. But then we got an issue with probably somebody over the money. But it's showing masculine energy. Is it the man that the money is coming from, or the man that is the go-between for your money? Success is on top of you, but that comes in 6 months, 6 to 7 months later. So I would probably do a spiritual bath to try to get this gunk moved out the way so that can bring your money in. Because you should have good news. If it work out that way, good news should be coming in the first 3 months of this year. It feels like the money's sitting there. And that's so irritating. Especially when we're waiting for our tummy tucks.
Okay, I have Lola B. What do I have to look forward to in 2024? Um, Lola has a lot of good things coming for 2024. Balance is one of them. Um, let's see. That's funny. I don't even, because I don't even know what this means, and I don't even really know the whole song. But something about I'd rather be with you and instead of all this bullshit. Is that like a? I don't know the name of the song, but I know that's a lyric in the song. Something like that.
You, ooh, yeah.
Oh,
Say
that's
I'd
it.
rather be with you.
But she got some stuff coming in with love. You got a serious commitment coming in from somebody. But I just keep hearing the word bullshit. It's like you got to move some bullshit out your way. Um, don't get distracted by the bullshit. You got a lot of good shit coming. Um, basically, I see you sitting up on your throne. Like, yeah, I'm that bitch. That's kind of the era that you're ushering in, but you got to be mindful of the bullshit. And that can be from men, it could be from friendships, it could be you just staying out of bullshit. Sometimes we involve ourselves with certain people, persons, places, or things that bring certain shit into our life that's unnecessary. Shit that really don't have nothing to do with us, but it's entertainment. So leave the entertainment to other folks. um, Also, be be more open to sitting still and being content. And you know how sometimes you wake up happy and you're like, damn, I'm really happy today. Today is gonna be a good day, but really take time to sit in that feeling and what that really feels like and enjoy that moment instead of instead of it being a fleeting moment. Allow yourself to sit in that and really enjoy how that feels so that you can continue to acknowledge and build upon those moments. Don't allow them to be temporary moments because it seems like you have a lot of good things that come, but you move through them so quickly, almost like you take you know how we have good things that come and we kind of take them for granted and we only enjoy them for 2.5 seconds and we're on to the next thing. Take time to stop and smell the roses. And I keep hearing bullshit. Stay away from the bullshit. Yes, but baby, sit on your throne and pop your shit.
Hmm. She's beautiful too. So, and I'm pretty sure powerful on that throne. Like you say, don't let nothing take you off of that. All right, let's see. Miss Nancy. I know. It's like I know I saw it. What did I do? With any. So the first thing that I get is 2024 looks like it's going to be a good year with financial gain. Now, I get a major life change. There's some depression, and you could be in this depression right now, but it's showing that this is a part of spiritual growth for you. So there may be some things that you're going through that actually are opening up you more in 2024. It is showing walking away from drama. So I will say anything that doesn't serve you, you're not really dealing with. But it's part of this growth. Success is on top of you in 2024. Now, there are some health issues. This could be COVID. This could be viruses. So be really careful. Be protecting yourself. There is depression on top of emotional problems, which means that you could be overthinking something or really dealing with something emotionally that's causing you to feel a loss of power. Because we have the Queen of Wands, she's upside down, which means I'm not feeling as powerful as I was. But I think that's part of your spiritual growth. Now, it is showing that there's a spiritual battle that's coming in, and that could be why spirit is trying to make you stronger. That could be where the spiritual growth is coming in, because it looks like that there is a battle that's going to be coming in within the next 6 months that you're going to have to deal with. You look like you have victory over it. But I think that they're trying to get you to work through depression or work through whatever this emotional stuff is so that you can stand strong. So I would say spiritual cleanses, protection, warding your house, keeping your prayers up. And this also could be looking at the people around you, like who's really for you and who's not. You know, preparing yourself to stand in your victory and your power. But it looks like financially a good year. Oops.
For Deborah Ann, will these career changes in upper management be better for me than in the past? Um, I definitely see some bullshit that she's had to encounter in the past, definitely. But it looks like your intuition be on point. It's like you get warnings, so you know how to bob and weave is what I'm saying. And if you can bob and weave, and if you can pay attention to your intuition, if it look like um, if tarantulas are furry, some people think they cute. That motherfucker ain't cute and they bite. So don't stick your hand out there. Believe it. Believe that motherfucker gonna jump on you and bite you. I think that your intuition tells you what's going to happen. It gives you warnings, and sometimes you go la la la, and maybe that was in the past, and you've learned your lesson. So don't ignore it. You learn how to bob and weave, and you're going to come out on top. Not it looks like it. This will be better for you in the end. But follow your intuition. And stay away from clicks. Stay away from he say, she say, and stay away from clicks because there's somebody around you that does not have your best interests at heart. Um, and you'll know who this person is because they a Jezebel. They ain't got to be a Jezebel to somebody you know, but the motherfucker is a Jezebel.
Didn't the Bible say, watch out for them Jezebels?
So did. Mm-hmm.
All righty. Let's see. Adriana. Do I see a baby within the next 3 months? I see you trying really hard to make this happen. Now, I don't know if there was a baby that was lost because I kind of got a pregnancy and then I got problems with a pregnancy and then I got another baby coming. So it looks like there is another baby coming in 2024. I don't know, though, if this is going to be within the next 3 months, but it is showing definitely another pregnancy coming in.
It's Aisha Mason. Any messages from my ancestors?
I don't know why StreamYard be doing YouTube so wrong.
Oh, being able to see their questions.
Yeah, and they just added Instagram too, and I'm like, how you gonna add Instagram when YouTube don't even be flowing right? We'll figure it out.
I keep hearing stand tall. You got like a lot of um little boys around you, men that are boys. They need that's not who you're supposed to be with. Get rid of these men that have childlike mindsets. Because there's a king in the midst that you can't see, that you're not paying attention to because you're surrounded by little boys. You're surrounded by childish behavior. Um, they want you to stop. They want you to make better decisions and to make a decision. If you have a decision to make about a job, if you're having a decision to make about whether or not you want to move somewhere, stop spending so much time focusing on it and make a decision so that you can move toward that goal. And I keep hearing stop waiting for signs. We keep giving you signs and you keep acting like you don't see them or hear them because it's not the way that you want to see it, or it's not what you want to hear or what you want to see. They literally mean we said what we said, we mean what they mean. We mean what we mean. Um, there's a relationship that you're worried about whether or not it's going to be healed. It is going to take time. It is going to take open communication and being able to remove biased opinions. So there is a relationship that you're worried about that's going to cause you guys to listen. You guys are going to have to listen to each other with your hearts and not your opinions in your mind.
You done, sweets?
Yes, ma'am.
You be dropping them readings with that period on the end. You say that last word, and it's like, that's it. That's it. I be waiting for you to say something else, and you be like, that's it. So let's see, Miss Nina Spencer. It's 2024, my year. I need a sense of direction. I was told I have kidney failure, been depressed ever since. Okay, so I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV. I'm not a nurse. Don't even pretend to be one. So, of course, don't ever take this for, medical advice of your doctor. Sorrow card comes out first, and this is somebody literally that is struggling. They're grieving. And anytime that you get some diagnosis like that, because I get grief and I get tears, crying. Now, here's the thing. Blessings are coming to you, but there may be alternatives that are going on for you. Now, here's the thing. I'm getting other doctors that may be somewhere else, and I'm also getting alternatives to something that's going on with your health. And at the end of the day, you got to figure out what is going to be the right course of treatment for you, because it could be dialysis. I feel like if it's dialysis, there's a lot more time that is giving you to work something out. But I feel like there's at least 2 to 3 other options that are going to be crossing your path, and you got to figure out which one is that. Now, I am being burdened, and it could be stress, but I see a breakthrough that's coming in celebrations with your health. So I don't think, unfortunately, I just feel like everything is not lost because of the diagnosis, but there's definitely big changes that are going to have to happen for you, because some of the things that you're used to doing, you're not going to be able to do. There's a complete modification of your life next year in 2024. And it's dealing with the way you eat. It's dealing with the way that you go out. It's dealing with a lot of things. Like, everything is about to flip for you, babe. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, because it looks like that somewhere in there is something that is going to be doable for you. So all I hear is keep your options open. Western medicine may be your fix, but there's also other avenues to it. And I can't tell you to do anything different than what your doctor is, but I will tell you to research other alternatives with kidney failure, because it looks like that there are other options that are coming up for you. Make the best choice for you. I feel like you will, though, because I feel like there's an extension of your health.
Okay, Ginger, what changes are coming for me in 2024? Um, Before I answer, Ginger, another public service announcement about 2024 and changes and what we can do different. So, because I ain't gonna turn my phone around and show y'all this pile of papers and notebooks I need to put up. But, God, am I going to get organized in 2024? Well, if I take my black ass over here and pick up these notebooks and these papers and I organize them, then I'm going to get organized. But if I don't go do it, then I won't be organized. And ain't no organized fairy going to come down and do it for me. So there has to be intent behind the changes that you want. You can't say, do I want a new job? And like mama say, you don't put no job application out. It's
Yeah.
not going to just fall into your lap.
Mhm.
When we talk about relationships, are we ready for so said relationship? Are you ready for the changes that you're asking for? What are you doing to prepare for those changes? A lot of times we keep going, these motherfuckers out here, it's fucked up. The dating pool is fucked up. And y'all ain't lying. It is fucked up. But a part of that fucked upness is us entertaining the fucked up people and us not changing the things that are wrong with ourselves that we keep accepting the fucked up behavior. Okay, now moving on to Miss Ginger. And
God fucking damn, Grace. Shit, Grace gonna make me have to go put on my law and order and drink a glass of wine. I'm gonna have to let this meditate a little bit. I ain't gonna say that you ain't lying because you absolutely right. You absolutely
And I
right.
ain't saying nothing that I'm not dealing with, haven't gone through. It's a journey. This is shit. I'm in therapy now, and mama, you know that. And it's the difference between doing therapy and actually working through therapy. I talked to a client today, and we talked about titles, and he said his therapist asked him, "Who are you?" But when we talked about titles, and I said, "You were so wrapped up in the last 20 years of being a husband, a father, a good worker, a good friend, that you lost who you were." So when we explained it like that, he was able to break it down and go, well, I'll be goddamn. I'm holding on to a title instead of you're human first, having a human experience. Those of us that are, of the persuasion, know Donald Lawrence, most of us do. We
Yeah.
having a human experience. And if we boil it just down to that, we'll be a lot easier on ourselves.
That question must be therapy 101 because everybody get asked that damn question and can't nobody answer it because they
Hmm.
don't know who they are.
Yeah, we don't know who we are without titles. My mama snatched my edges years ago during my Saturn return when I didn't have a job. I wasn't teaching. And I was, what am I going to do? And I said, I don't know who I am. I don't have no job. And you know how I like my work. And she said, I didn't raise you for a job to be who you are.
Yeah,
You are not your job. You are not your paycheck. She
that's
got me at the time. I thought she was being mean as shit. But a year or two later, I was like, I got it. I got it. You know? For Miss Ginger, I got one you need to cleanse, and that's something that Mama mentioned earlier that everybody needs to cleanse off 2023. I also have it's not ready yet, still has some things to learn. What are you going to do? What are you doing with what I gave you? That's one of my guide cards. So we are talking about what changes are coming in 2024. There's some things that's not ready yet because you're not ready for them. I have don't spit in God's face. Thank him for your now. There's some things that he's already given you, that he's already prayers that he's already answered. That have you sat and thanked him for? Have you appreciated him for what he's already given you? Because he can give you more, but what you're gonna do? What are you gonna do with it? I have developed your relationship with God first. Selfish, get over yourself. That does not always mean that you're selfish. It means that sometimes we think so much about um what we want, we get caught up in ourselves, and instead of paying attention to the experience that we're having. We have sacrifice. Is it worth the fight? Some of the things that you may be fighting for, if we take the year off of it and let's get rid of this divider for 2024, are some of the things you're sacrificing, is it worth the fight? If there's some changes to come in the new year, are you going to change how you sacrifice your life or certain things for other people? We have apple of my eye, we have depression. Mental illness is real. So that lets me know that you're dealing with some issues mentally. And then I have ain't no sunshine when she's gone. That means you need to take yourself out of some people's life, because when you gone, ain't no sunshine. But don't take your ass back. You
mm,
keep reintroducing yourself to the same hurt and the same pains. So the change has to come within. You will have change, but some of the changes have to start with you first. Then your life will follow. Your life will follow suit. That's it.
You might need to go ahead and do you a 2024 podcast. I'm just putting it out there. I mean, you could take it with what you want. I know you got a lot on your plate, but I'm just saying that you might really want to look
I'll
into
write it down.
Yeah, you might want to think about a life coaching podcast. I'm just saying. All right. So
Yes,
let's
ma'am.
Tatia. Voodoo Tatia said, how you doing? You hear Voodoo? Okay, he looked up. He wanted to know where his bag of cat food at. Since you asking if Emmanuel gonna marry you. Oh, he got all the way
Oh,
up.
thanks, Mom.
He got all the way up on that. Here's the thing. I feel like that Emmanuel, I see marriage on the love cards, and I do see true love, especially when it comes to you. But I see going around and around in circles, somebody that is just like a man chasing his tail, chasing his tail. If you don't really put your foot down and give the ultimatum, it's like, I need to do this, then it looks like he's going to try to drag this out. The crazy thing is, it looks like that there is codependency. He doesn't want to be without you, but we got procrastination when it comes to marriage. And I don't know why women, I know it's taboo for a woman to, ask a man to marry her and all that stuff like that. I know a lot of women don't like to do that. But, if you've been with a dude long enough, and you know that marriage is your end game, and he talking about it, it'd be like, look, what date? What is the date? Let's book the hall. Let's get this moving, because it's showing that he feels like you're already a partner, but the marriage, actually going through the marriage stuff, is like, we can wait on that. Why? I don't see what the wait is. It's like you already looking at this woman like she's your wife. You already codependent to this woman like I mean, true enough, people need to be in the right frame of mind to be married. I don't believe in rushing into anything, but it's showing that you're ready. So if you ready and he ready, why he's still dragging his heels? He might need a little bit of a help. Like, come on, let's put this money down on this church. Let's put this money down on this hall to get it going. And if he don't want to do that, then you might have some hard decisions. I ain't gonna tell nobody to walk away from their relationship, but I think the worst thing that somebody could do is want to be married, and then 15 years down the line, you still with somebody, thinking, why they don't want to marry me. There's a discussion that needs to be had with that. Why we not doing it? Because it could be a fear, and that might be something that needs to be worked out in couples therapy or something like that. But I do get procrastination. I see he wants it, but procrastination.
Angel Burnett. Well, I need to move away. Melvin won't let me be.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
I know we don't deal with, haven't we dealt with Angel and Melvin before?
I don't know. Have we?
I feel like that Melvin been holding on for the whole goddamn fucking 2023. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it say protect yourself. Speak up. Your silence is the cause of your pain. She literally got the Queen of Swords. She do need to move. She do need to, but I don't. Does she have some type of attachment? Any kids or anything? If you don't have any,
I don't know. Let me
I
look.
don't know, because it just. I mean, really. I mean, honestly, I feel like you need to. I'm not sure if you cut off all contact, blocked him, or whatever the case may be, but you do need to protect yourself. Um, I get the feeling. I don't know if. Yeah, I don't know how firm you're being in saying "fuck you, leave me alone," or if he's stalking you.
He could be stalking, but I am getting games and I'm getting heart-to-heart conversations. So it could be, sometimes when you're dealing with crazy folios, you try to give them a word so
Yeah.
that you can ease them out. But I think this has been going
No, she gotta. No, she literally has to, literally has to cut him off. Like, if you gotta get a restraining order, get a restraining order. If you need to move, move.
Mm,
He's not gonna let her be. Angel, you said yes, you do have kids by him.
mm.
Mm. Um, I was trying to see. I was waiting for her to say yes or no, but she does need to move. She needs to put
It's
some distance.
hard. It's hard when you have
It's
children with
hard.
a crazy mofo because
Yeah.
you still got to deal with them. But it's like, god damn.
This motherfucker childish as fuck. I mean,
Yeah.
this motherfucker is Melvin is childish as hell.
Mm-hmm. But the thing about it is I say he got somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So why he got somebody else and she's still sitting up here waiting for this to be severed? It's almost like he trying to run both places. Like, fuck that. You ain't that goddamn crazy. You trying to run two women. Which make me think Melvin
Hell
got a
no.
little bit of sense.
He might not have been scared bad enough, to be honest.
Hmm. She might need a couple of friends with two black ski masks that's willing to
Hell yeah.
you ain't hear that from me, but maybe somebody need to shoot a flare or something in the bushes or something. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I'm not 20
Something.
anymore. I would have been your girl if I was still 20. I would have 100% been your girl, but at 50 I can't run that fast anymore, so I can't be doing them shenanigans.
I'm sorry I don't have a better answer for her when it comes to something like that, but he not gonna stop. He'll keep playing in your face,
Well,
unfortunately.
maybe it's time to bring a root worker or somebody in. Enabler is on top of her, and it does
I keep Yeah,
so.
I keep feeling like she's allowing some of this behavior
Somewhere
kind
down
of to
the
ease
line,
it.
yeah, somewhere down the line, he's using this kid to manipulate her, and she's playing nice because of the child. And sometimes you can't do that because
Uh-uh.
it's gonna really start affecting her. It's gonna start. I see struggling with depression, and that's just what he wants too. Everything that he's doing is working against her. He wants her mentally unstable. He wants to block her from being with other people, but he's sitting out here being with other people.
Yeah, he crazy as shit.
He is. He
Mhm.
really
And I
is.
think he needs to tell more people what's going on. I don't know if every people know like what's truly going on because I feel like you have people that will help you.
Well, I think it's time that you find you a nice, respectable worker in your community and have them do a little cut ties. Millie. No, no. You might have to reach out to somebody because if you can't get them to do it in the spiritual, in the physical, then maybe you need to do something in the spiritual. That's why root workers and a lot of stuff were born back in the days because some of these people needed help. Some women needed help. If it wasn't for the slave masters, it was their own husbands that they was trying to get away from. So you might need to branch out and pay somebody a little bit of money to move him on because he with somebody else, but he like controlling you too. That's fucked up. Melvin doing too goddamn much. Them crazy ones. Oh Lord, every fucking goddamn time. Y'all please be careful who y'all laying down with, men and women. Let me see. Hold up. Okay. Susan, will there be success with receiving my paperwork in 2024 with this new attorney? Susan, let's look at this. Melvin don't irritated me. It's something about that name too that just bothered me. It just I ain't never met a Melvin in this lifetime that was right. Ever. Susan. So ladies, if y'all meet somebody named Melvin, just go on. Don't even entertain. Okay, so the first thing I do see is feeling refreshed, which means this new attorney is putting some new energy into this paperwork. So it looks like you did do the right thing with switching. Now, I see you moving away from bad news to something that is still being, it's procrastinating, but it looks like it's going to be worked out more with this attorney. So whatever was going on with the old attorney, I feel like there was stagnation, and this new attorney is coming in And I feel like they got to work through that. Whatever the stagnation is, it's like, okay, we got to work through it so that we can move it on. It is looking like that they are going to move it on. It's going to take you just a little bit more time. It's not moving as fast as you want, but it looks like that this new one is actually going to do some work, because it don't look like the other one that you had was doing shit.
Okay, I have Janice Milton. What 2024 looks like for me concerning finances. I do see it starting off slow, but I do see you having a unexpected windfall of money coming in. But you have to move smarter and keep your when you do get I feel like you're gonna get some type of lump sum of money. Shut up. Ain't nobody business. I get the feeling that people tend to count your money. Stop it. And I think I that's I think it you like to I get the feeling that you like to share your when you come up to inspire others, and sometimes it's meant for you to keep quiet because sometimes the people that you're trying to inspire and let them know that they can do the same thing, they're the same ones preying on your downfall. So you have to move more silently to when it comes, because I get the feeling that
Mm-hmm.
people evil eye your money, or I get the feeling that people sometimes think you are all of that because of a dollar sign, or how you may feel about money, or how you may place a certain level of importance on it. I ain't judging you because I'm the same way. Any of my friends will tell you, Jeff might as well cheat on me before he fuck up my money. Okay, he can cheat. You got get all three motherfucking hoes. But if you fuck with my money, I will probably kill you for that before I will some bitch. I'm just saying, because my money is my
He better
stability.
not. He not my Jeffy. No, don't you not all right, go on.
He would not. We know he wouldn't, because he said, God damn it, I can't hide. I get told on for simple things. And your ancestors snitch, and they do. They just be hooty hoo. They be he was meeting with a lady, but ain't nothing going on. He was trying to work something out. He was taking care of business. They be all up in his tea. They don't give a damn.
See?
But back to back to Miss Janice. Um, yeah, I think you need to keep quiet about some of the things, because I feel like you're the standard for a lot of people in your life. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like people silently model their life for the things that they do after you. So keep quiet. There's some enemies in your camp. Okay, this is very specific. It is somebody with black hair that is not your friend. They are a friend of me. Okay, keep that in your back pocket, and they'll slip up. They'll slip up and tell somebody some shit. Only they knew. And you'll know to get rid of them when that happens. And that is it.
All right, let's see. Brooklyn, will 2024 bring financial increase and love? So the first thing that kept coming up was love. You have to end something to move forward. I don't know if there's still something that is not ended in a love relationship because it's holding you. And I also get to the quality of the men that you're dealing with. Some of them are beneath you, which means that you dating lower than what you really need to be. You're not dating men that are at your level. They're not even close to your level. So you got to be really careful with your picker, because you keep picking people that are beneath you. I am seeing financial problems coming in at the beginning of the year, but it looks like it's how you manage it, because I do see new jobs. And I say jobs because it looks like more than one opportunity. But I do see some positive changes in money. But untrustworthy men are around you, dishonesty and love. Stop listening to these men talk. As soon as they open their mouth, do this. And first thing that should come out your mouth is show me. Show me. Show me what you're going to do for me. You're going to help me out. You're going to help my kids out. And I'm not meaning that they got to pay rent. If you need them to pay rent, tell them, show me. Because I get a bunch of men that's talking a lot of bullshit. And then when you get dependent or you feel like they're really going to follow through, they don't. And it's because, I don't know, it's something in that area. You might even want to think about relocating, because there's some trash talking men there that don't have no action in your area. So if you're looking for love and money, you need to go somewhere where that kind of man is, because he ain't where you at. He's not where you at.
Ariel, what's next for me in 2024? Mm,
Oh, okay. That's right there. I'm like, oh, I'm fixing to go look for something else.
mm, mm. All right. We definitely getting ready to start a new journey. Shit. Okay, so Ariel, I get the feeling that you tend to repeat lessons and they about to snatch all your damn edges out your head. Okay.
Ooh,
They getting ready to I feel like there is a relationship and it doesn't have to be a sexual relationship. It can be a friendship, it could be workship, it can be a family ship. But there is a certain uh behavior or repeat behavior that you keep doing that you know causes you undue stress, and they're getting ready to snatch it the hell away from you because you won't let it go and you're not going to be able to control it. Um, and it's to force you to move forward. It's almost like they keep trying to move you forward and give you a new beginning, especially in the area of work and in jobs, but it seems like sometimes your personal life interferes with you advancing into your career. So they gonna move it for you. So don't fight. Let it happen.
damn it.
And I hate that because I know that's not what she wanted to hear,
Yeah, that's what I
but
was like. Yeah,
it's not like, I can't say, oh, you're not gonna have any happy times next year, which is why I'm like, let's take that divider up between 2023 and 2024, and let's say in the next few months, what is gonna happen for me. Are you going to make the necessary changes and the lessons that you've learned in the last 3 years? Let's start there. So
yeah.
have you made any changes? All these you've been knocking your head up against the wall and you keep going, shit. All right, I think I got it. And then you repeat the same lesson but in a different way. They not playing with you no more. So my advice to you is any warnings and signs that you've gotten, any lessons that's been on repeat, yeah, you gonna take the little thingy off that album because we don't want that motherfucker playing again, okay?
Absolutely. Y'all take it from a older woman. I mean, I'm 56. Them lessons don't get easier. They don't. And if you don't deal with them, that shit keep coming around and around,
She
especially
says
with
the
children
relationship
and
with
money.
your ex. She says the relationship with her ex. Baby, you better don't do it, baby. They gonna snatch all. Don't do it. Don't
Yeah,
don't you don't learn that lesson again, because I don't want to see you get your feelings hurt. Because they getting ready to do it in a way that you can't go back. You ain't gonna be able to unsee this shit.
I need
You
that.
don't need to go through that. Well,
She might.
yeah, true.
Sometimes you
Yes.
have to. Sometimes you have to have it like that. So Shakira, what you want for in 2024 looks like it's going to be hard. I would probably say get with your doctor and also get your husband to the doctor and get checked out, because it looks like that there is going to be obstacles with that. And Mary, yeah, it looks like it's going
Mary.
to be soon, but I feel like that you are definitely in 2024 going to have a baby.
Okay,
Okay.
because I thought you answered that question because I kept seeing it, and I'm like, I think you answered Mary that it wasn't gonna be within the first few months, but it was gonna happen.
So I know it was a couple of people with babies, and I was like, okay,
Okay.
let me make sure. But I'm gonna let you answer the last one. And YouTube, I'm gonna come on tomorrow. I think I'm gonna try to finish some more of the monthlies, and then also come on and give y'all a little time, because I know y'all there. I don't see y'all. I see like one or two people, and it's crazy because I know y'all there. because I'm people on my phone like, okay, YouTube. I don't see the questions. So I don't know what the hell is going on my end. But Felicia, I'm gonna let you go ahead and answer the last one, babe.
Okay. Let's see. I keep seeing a lot of people have questions regarding like being stuck and stagnant and if things are gonna move forward. Can I just like do a blanket thing for that?
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of times stagnancy lies within ourselves, because we're comfortable. So what is it that you're too comfortable with? What have you got complacent in? Um, so what areas do you want to see change in? Start within your home. My bathroom, I want my bathroom to be brighter. Go get a can of paint and paint it. Go to the Dollar General and get you a new shower curtain. I want better friendships with people. I want meaningful friendships with people. Well, that means that you're gonna have to stop building friendships based on superficial things. Put your phone down and talk to somebody. Like maybe meet for a cup of coffee and sit face to face and have a human interaction instead of a superficial interaction, because sometimes we get stuck, we get lost between emojis and gifts and shit like that instead of a human interaction. Um, a lot of us, I really feel the need to repeat what Mama said: cleansing off not just 2023, but cleansing your mind and your old ways of thinking. Some
Yeah.
of us are trying to get new outcomes with the same way of thinking, with the same thought processes. How are you going to move from being stagnant if you keep staying in the same water? You know how you sit in still water and you want some new water to come through? Well, shit, you sitting in water that don't move. So move yourself.
Jazz told me something this morning because I was talking about my cards, and she said I had professionalism paralysis. And I was like,
Mm,
what the fuck is that? It sounded like I
yeah.
was dying. I was like, Jazz, what is that? And she was like, things have to be perfect or you won't do them. And I was like, what? And then I looked at it and she's right. And it kind of goes back to what you're saying. I want my closet organized, but because I don't have all the cute bins and everything that I want for the closet, I'm not organizing the closet. I want my
Hmm.
tarot cards to have a certain look. And because I can't make them have the look I want, I've been working on them damn cards 5 years. I am paralyzed. So when she said that, I was like, is there a cure? And I
Um, oh, I'm so glad you said, is there a cure? Because
is
I was
it?
going to say, no, everybody got the same disease, dis-ease. We all have the same uneasiness within us. We all have the same disease within ourselves for wanting perfection before we get started. And a lot of us that got
Yeah.
Virgo in our chart, baby, we handcuffed to the outcome. That Virgo,
Girl,
that
them
we
Virgo
love
be
y'all Virgos, but
up.
y'all tear me up. Them placements y'all wearing my ass out. I don't know how y'all do it. How y'all survive? Are y'all okay? Me and Mama not okay. We
We
not
not.
okay. We're not okay. I need, in order for me to start my YouTube channel, I need for this. I want this bookcase to look a certain way. I need my candles turned a certain way, and and then and basically, you like start a 2024 podcast. Write that down. Okay, now what do I need to do? I need a light. I start making a list instead of just starting.
Exactly. I mean, it's on point. It's on point. And I got called out by my own child. I was like, ugh, that sounds
Woo!
horrible. It sounds horrible, but it was 100% on point. So guess what? Tonight, the closet is getting cleaned out. I don't have the bins, but I got a box that's a throwaway box, and the shit that don't need to be in the closet is going in the throwaway box. Yeah, Felicia's on point because she is right. Stagnation comes from us. Spirit is not holding us back. They're not. They want to see us progress. What holds us back is our fears. Some of us are scared of the change. Some of us are afraid of letting certain things go so that we can move forward. We carry in dead weight. Some of us want the shit to be perfect. We want it to be perfect. And we hold on to it because we think somewhere down the line it is going to be perfect. And sometimes it's not. We got to be realistic. Every year I go into it realistic. Like, what is it supposed to look like? versus what the fantasy of what I want it to look like. And that shit will clear you up real quick. If you want to go into 2024 without debt, save your money. Let go of certain shit you don't need. I let go of Starbucks last year and saved almost fucking $3,000 immediately, just by stopping drinking fucking coffee at Starbucks. Now, if I could get this DoorDash addiction off my plate, I'm gonna buy a car. I'm gonna buy a fucking car. I'm debating: do I want the car or the tummy tuck car? I need the car though.
The car. Cause mama, you fine. Listen, she don't think she get looks all the time. She just be turning down penis, y'all. She think people. She act like people don't want her. They do. And she just be la la la.
With my booty belly. I'm gonna be rubbing on my booty belly going down the street. Well, I love you. I love you. Thank you so much for coming on and reading with me. Tell them again, first of all, what is the projected date for the podcast? We want to start with that.
No, she didn't. All right, then, Jesus, what we gonna do? I ain't gonna put too much pressure on myself.
Okay.
You know what? I want to make it February because I want to make it towards Valentine's Day. I'm gonna love to snatch those edges.
All right. Just let us know. Let us know, and we'll tune in.
It'll give me some time to get my shit together. And y'all, you done back me against the wall, mama. Lord Jesus. I
didn't back you up against the wall. I just lifted you up. I saw that your talent is ready to explode. So I had to, let's go. Yes, ma'am. I will never hold you back. I'm going to always push you forward. I promise you that. So how can they get a hold of you?
They can get a hold of me through Instagram. There's a link to schedule readings there. Growing with Grace on Facebook is still Grace Tarot by Ann. So if you put in Growing with Grace or Grace Tarot by Ann, you'll be able to find me. And you can message me directly on Messenger as well, and I can get you scheduled too.
Good. All right, my love. Tell Jeffy I said goodbye. I love him. And I'll talk to you soon.
Hey, bye.
Happy New Year for Facebook. If I don't see y'all tomorrow, YouTube.
Yes, say bye.
Tomorrow.
All right, love you. Bye.
Let me end.